guest with us. He's a Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter whose new home video is called The New York Big Band Concert. It will be released on September 7th. Please welcome Harry Connick, Jr.
Know each other, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're good friends.
Okay, there you go.
Yes. He's a solid guy, this guy right here. He's good people.
So is this guy, too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Apparently, I'm not in the mix there, but... Well, listen, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk. And more with Harry Connick right after this.
You've never seen a camcorder like the Sharp View Cam. The viewfinder gone, replaced with this LCD view screen. You're right in the action. Gretzky scores? Let's go to the replay. Then, play it back instantly with color and sound. Want to see that again?
The Sharp View Cam, an absolute original.
So your first goal, Ty, and birthdays, graduations, your wedding, your kids, my grandchildren?
It's a round world, genuine and true. It keeps on spinning and you always come through. And you're giving it your best. Proud to be your bud. Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Proud to be your bud. Ooh, yeah. Proud to be your. Proud to be your bud.
test of a household cleaner. The Polish sausage test. Glass cleaners can't always cut the grease, and spray cleaners can leave streaks on glass. But 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner cuts the grease and cleans the glass, even grease on glass, without streaking. 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner. It's better than your spray cleaner, better than your glass cleaner.
You stayed up late watching Rage of the Zombie. Now you feel like one.
Vince, you awake? Better revive with Vibrant.
Vibrant's safe as coffee and really helps keep you going.
I got it.
Revive with Vibrant.
The Old El Paso Challenge. Who can pick up the most pecani sauce per chip? Miss Pammy Jo Downey with Old El Paso thick and chunky pecani? Or heavyweight contender Randall Tex Cobb with ordinary pecani?
You're toast, kid.
Ready, dip. Old El Paso thick and chunky's the clear winner. Ordinary pecani's thin and runny.
I was robbed.
For more dip per chip and more taste per bite,
I want a rematch.
it's thick and chunky pecani from Old El Paso, where taste runs wild.
Welcome back. Talking to Harry Connick Jr. Now, you know, every time you're here, I asked you about getting married. I saw Jill in the dressing room.
Yes.
Now, have you, when you...
Only the shadow knows, Jay.
You don't know when?
I know when.
Oh, you know when you're getting married?
Yeah, but it's the kind of thing where I love to sing and play the piano and stuff. And as an entertainer, you're out in front of people all the time. But, you know, that's the kind of thing where you like to keep it private, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I went through, you've been on with me 4 times. November 5th, 1991.
Oh, no.
All right, when are you getting married? We're too busy right now to set a date.
Oh, no.
November 20th, 1992. Harry, when are you getting married? I'm not sure. It'll probably be sometime in 93. That's your quote right there.
That's true. That's
February
true.
93. Harry, when are you getting married? You know, we haven't made a decision yet on this.
That's true.
But you do know.
Well, love is unpredictable, Jay, and I'm proud of... the one thing that is certain is that how much I love her, you know.
I see.
And, you know, this is a terrible segue. But I have to tell you this. I'm really excited about something because I got a beeper, and I don't need it, but I got it anyway. Because it's blue. I got a blue beeper.
A beeper?
But I want to show you this. This is like a really high-tech beeper. I don't need it, babe. I can't give you the number because I don't know the number. But I gave the number to Jill or my sister or somebody, and I put it. It has this thing where you can make it like beep or like vibrate, buzz, you know?
Yeah.
And I put it on my belt, and I don't wear a beep, and I got no need for it. And I'm like talking to somebody, and I had it on my belt like this, and that son of a gun went off, and I'm like, so how you been? Come on, man. That was slow-mo.
Next time, don't use the alkaline batteries. That's the problem. You get a little too much of a charge. Yeah, try the smaller AA batteries. I think you'd be better off.
Right. Yes.
And all that work for that little beeper joke.
I can't. Yeah, it was. You know, I thought about that. That just goes to show you, musicians should stick with music, and you people should stick with the comedy,
That's right.
and we'll get along great.
That's right. Now, you like this thing, conducting an orchestra and that whole bit?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I had the greatest chance in the world. We just did a Christmas album, which will be coming out this year, and I wrote the arrangements for the record, which means I had to write all the violin parts and stuff, and I really have no idea what I was doing, because I've done a few big band charts, but I've never written full orchestra things. So I get up in front of these people, and I start to conduct this music, and I'm scared to death. And I bought a conductor's baton and everything, the stick, and I'm standing up, and I'm starting to conduct, and like there's a guy named he's a concert master. He's the guy who kind of runs the whole thing. He says, Harry, I believe we need a pianissimo on the 3rd measure. You know, and he starts dropping all these Italian words. I'm like, did anybody order pizza? Because I'm starting to think, I didn't know what they were talking about. And I'll have a box of cannolis with that fortissimo on there because...
Now, how do you know? What does it mean?
Should I do the ball again?
So the guys, so you're doing, I mean...
It's hard.
Now, what does all this mean? Like, I see the guys up there going...
Right. There's a lot to it, you know. You have to bring everybody in, and I really, you know, when you watch Leonard Bernstein and stuff, I met him one time. I met him in the back of a Tanglewood Conservatory practice hall, and he was urinating in the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is Leonard Bernstein, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great conductors of all time, and I saw him there. It was an outdoor festival, and I ran up to him. I was 15 years old. I said, Mr. Bernstein, and he's standing there kind of like this. Yes, you know? And I went through this big thing of how I really wanted to meet him. He said, good to meet you. And I'm like, hey, buddy, what are you talking about? Keep it right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's the great thing about culture. You know, it rubs off.
I'm not going to let you borrow my stick.
Now, what is this, this crew thing? Now, this is something about New Orleans,
Yes.
right? Not an order crew. It says, I'm reading the paper that you're organizing a crew, putting together a crew. What is that?
Well, in Mardi Gras, they have, that's where I'm from. I'm from New Orleans. And they have, it's a great city. And everybody should go this year because every Mardi Gras parade is called a crew. And make a long story
the
short.
parade is called the crew.
Right. They have,
okay.
They have a crew of Bacchus, crew of Endymion, all great parades. Well, there's really no parade that has, everybody's kind of welcome in all of them, but it's all rich white people in them, and there's no women in them except for one. And I just thought it would be great if anybody who wanted to join could join. So we formed a crew called the Crew of Orpheus, and it's going to be the best parade in the world. We're going to have the best music, because you think about all the great talent from New Orleans, and the Meters, Branford, Winton, Ellis, the Neville brothers, Ernie Cado. It goes on, and that stuff isn't really featured. So this is going to be open to everybody, and if you have...
Do you have a costume? Do you like the crazy
costume? Yeah, you get in costume, and it's a ball. It's like no other party in the world. So if you haven't been in New Orleans, you know, please come down, have a good time. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now, what is Bacchus? I hear King of Bacchus. What does that mean?
Well, Bacchus was the Greek god of wine and stuff.
Well, it has nothing to do with Jim Bacchus, oh, okay. I'm thinking, you know. No.
See that? It's 1-2 right now. No. There you go. Mark it down. Yes.
So you were the King of Bacchus?
I was the King of Bacchus. I tell you what, it was a great time.
Yeah.
Can I do an impression?
You gonna do an impression? Sure. What do you want to do?
It's a real quick Jesse Jackson impression.
Jesse Jackson impression?
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I have one question to ask you. Here I am sitting in Libya, observing all of the wonderful things to see. I have one question. Why would Mrs. Gaddafi name her son Momar? Is it Omar or Momar? We'll never know.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very good. Yes. Now, what is that, what is this piece of video with you playing drums on it? What is this?
Yeah, this video is, I'm very proud of this because out of all the things I do, this is my favorite thing because Jill directed this. She did an amazing job.
Oh, she directed it. Okay.
Yeah, she directed this big Paramount special.
Let's take a look.
She's a great director.
Piece of footage, and then you come back and do another song. Here you go.
Okay.
Harry playing the drums.
It has 4 independent motors, an intricate steel frame, even an electronically regulated temperature control system. And that's just the driver's seat. The Lexus ES300 luxury sedan.
Levi's loose-fitting jeans. A loose interpretation of the original.
Do I like Tylenol? Yeah. For fever, backache? Yeah. For headaches, Tylenol helps, but sometimes not enough. So I found something that relieves my headaches better. Excedrin. If you don't believe me, medical research will tell you Excedrin works better for headaches than Tylenol. Now, I'm not saying give up Tylenol for fever and stuff. I wouldn't. But if something's better for relieving headaches, you use it for headaches.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
The secret to a strong finish is endurance. Introducing High Endurance, new from Old Spice. A breakthrough deodorant that doesn't wear out like the other guys. Here's proof. This is a day's worth of our deodorant. See how it outlasts the leading stick even after 24 hours? Now that's endurance. For the longest lasting, hardest working, the best deodorant stick, demand proof. Get new High Endurance from Old Spice. You won't go far without it.
An NBC event for television. At a time when the land was young, one family had the courage to survive the American frontier.
There were no survivors.
Dr. Quinn's Jane Seymour, Elizabeth Montgomery, and Hal Holbrook. Based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning novels, The Awakening Land. Friday at 8, 7 Central on NBC. Friday, the passion gets hotter. The mystery gets deeper.
You better tell me everything.
The thrilling saga continues. Trade Winds, NBC Friday.
Now joined by our own Bradford Marcellus, Harry Connick Jr.
I know a girl who says she loves me. She says she needs me, and I have reason to believe her. Good reason, like when we kiss. My eyes won't open Bye.